Hey guys, how you doing? Happy Friday. I hope everybody is doing well. As you can see, I'm in the car right now. I just got off the train. It is 2:30. I just left work. Got out of work early at 1 o'clock for early dismissal. This week was my turn, so we are out of work. So I'm in the car right now. I'm waiting for it to cool down a little bit before I start driving. Um, the goal today is to go get a car wash, clean his car, get a car wash, go to Barnes and Nobles. That is the goal for today because I don't know why I always do this. I apologize. I'm like touching the camera. I thought if the camera looks blurry, and I think I did the same thing in the last video, but it's just, I guess, the heat or whatever the case may be. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna do that. We're gonna go to Barnes and Nobles, and then I'm gonna go to the house, and I am going to clean out another room in the house. That is the goal for today. Um, Bay picked up some pizza, so we're gonna have some pizza later on and everything. But yeah, so hello, how are you doing? How is your week going? I hope your week is going well. My week is been good. Yeah, my week has been good. Nothing to really complain about or anything like that. It is going to get a little bit hectic in the next couple of weeks because my coworker is going to be out on vacation, so I am her backup. So that should be fun. She's going to be out for 3 weeks. So yesterday I did some training at work for that, which I'm familiar with her task, but I just don't do her stuff day to day. But we're just gonna make the best of it and hope all works out or what have you. But outside of that, I'm doing well. Bay is doing well. Yeah, just basically right back to coming back from Atlanta. I feel like I'm still coming off of that trip. My sister-in-law did message me that they're doing a trip to Dominican Republic next year, 2026. She asked me if I was interested in going. It's going to be a girls' trip. This is the first time I've ever done a girls' trip, but I told her I'm down. I'm 100% down. Now this just pushes me to go get my passport updated because my passport still has my maiden name on it and not my married name, and I've just been lazy in regards into doing that. So that means I've already taken my pictures. I think, did I tell you guys that? I don't know. But I did take my updated passport picture, and I just had to fill out the application and get a money order and then send the information in along with a copy, I believe, of my marriage license. So that just pushes me to get that done so that I could go to this trip, God willing, in March. I don't know if my husband knows about it because it's his sister. So, but I am going to have a conversation with him about it so that he knows and everything. But yeah, so the car is kind of cooled down. It's 100 degrees outside, guys, right now. So I definitely was not going to be driving in that. I don't. Ooh, the mic is all the way down here. I don't know how this is really gonna go with me cleaning the car, but I have to clean this car, guys. Like, I was gonna wait until tomorrow, but honestly, I don't want to do this tomorrow. So we're just gonna have to get it done today. But when I tell you this car is absolutely trash right now, it's absolutely trash because Kirby freaking, when I had took him to the sitter a couple of weeks ago, of course the dog, he can't sit still in the car, so he slobbered all over the window. There's hair back there. I haven't been able to put anything back there as far as like when I go grocery shopping or anything like that because why? Oh, because it's dirty back there. So like I said, we need to clean out this car. So I'm gonna do that. I got my oh, her car looks nice. Oh, I can't wait till my car look clean. Like hers is sparkling. I think I may do the armor roll and all that. Like I just may do the whole situation. But the first thing is vacuuming the car. Now I was gonna go to a having them do it for me, but I was like, I'm not gonna do that because it's just gonna be extra money. And yeah, sorry guys, you know how it is. My nose is running. Of course, my nose started running as soon as I started talking to you guys. So that is on the agenda. So I will see you guys likely at the car wash. Hey guys, so I am back. Car is clean, but guess what? It's about to rain. It is about to come down. Let me see if I can show you guys the sky. I'm driving right now. Oh my gosh. As soon as I clean the car, I'm not sure if you guys can see it. I'm trying to, you see that? You see that? Storms. It's headed over here. They said severe storm alert. That's not going to stop the show because, as we know, it's been crazy here in Jersey. We've got it pounded, but we're gonna still head to Barnes and Nobles. It's picking up right now. We're still gonna head. Should I head to Barnes and Nobles? I'm like looking at this wind right now, and the last thing I want to do is drive in this crazy rain. But I really want to go to Barnes and Nobles and pick up these books. Technically, I could go tomorrow. What should I do? I'm going. Oh my gosh. It was just so much lightning right there. Wow. Like, guys, if you see the gusts of this wind blowing right now, it's crazy out here. It's crazy. I am so, oh my God. Yeah, I think I'm going to go home. A tree just totally fell. What should I do? I wish you guys were here with me right now. Like, this car in front of me just avoided a tree falling on him. Okay. What should I do? Should I go home? Honestly, it's like, I feel like this is a passing storm. I know this. I should be like automatically, I should be like, no, girl, go home to your husband. He's waiting for you. He knows that you're outside. But I feel like I just want to go get these. I want to go to Barnes and Nobles. But is that the smart thing to do? I don't know. Or is that a stupid thing to do? And you know what's the thing? Because we just recently got hit with a storm, like 2-3 weeks ago, the trees are so weak out here, you know, because we've been getting pounded with storms. And I'm so freaking mad because I literally just came from getting a car wash, you know, which had to be done because, like I said, the car was just looking like who did it and why, because of Kirby crazy self. But I feel like I'm already committed. I'm already en route. So we're just gonna go and we're gonna pray. We're gonna go and we're gonna pray and we're gonna hope that, God willing, we get there safe and we get back safe. Yeah, that's the plan. But if it gets crazy, then I'm going to head back, you know, to my side of town. But I will see you guys. Let me pay attention to the road. I will see you guys at Barnes and Nobles if I get there. Okay, so we made it to Barnes and Nobles, and of course, soon as I put okay, that's nobody. We made it to Barnes and Nobles. Finally made it after like how many hours? And well, I said hours. You guys hear those thunderstorms? How many minutes in traffic? Ooh, you hear that? It's crazy. So we finally made it to Barnes. Just skipping over the puddles. I put my hair back down because I'm less hot right now. We finally made it. Yay, I'm trying to get, here you go. Barnes, Barnes, Barnes. All right, let's go in and see what they got going on. Ooh, sorry. You're welcome. Whew. Okay. Romance paperbacks. They have 3 for $25. Ooh, look at this, guys. 3 for $25. Select titles, though. Let's see if there's anything here. Ooh, I meant to turn it that way. Let's see if there's anything here. This looks cute. I like the cover. Ooh, it feels nice. All right. I'm gonna check this one on Goodreads and see what people are saying. Never heard of this author, but I'm new to this, so let's see. It's called Full Tilt. Full. Wasn't sure if I had the mic on. I'd be like, oh my gosh, do I have the mic on or not? Full Tilt. Emma Scott. Okay, so this is book number 1. 4.36 stars. Okay, it hasn't really got, it's got a 1 star, but 5 beautiful stars. Okay. A lot of people are liking this. Hey guys, how you doing? So we are back home, and I wanted to show you what I got from, just trying to figure out where I want to clip this, what I got from Barnes and Nobles. Please don't mind the basket. I need to put it away, but I still need to do a clean out of my closet. I was going to do that today. I told you guys that was on the agenda to do today, but it's not going to happen. It's already 5, after 5:30, like 5:35, and that's just not going to happen. So I wanted to show you guys what I got from Barnes and Nobles. I'm so excited. So I used my gift card. My gift card had a decent amount on it. So I spent $62.14. $58.28 in books, $3.86 in taxes, because you know we gotta pay the tax man. And three books, they had a sale of romance books, a selection of romance books. If you purchase three books, you get them for $25. And then two books I did at regular price. I thought my hair was sticking up, but I just realized it's the plant in the background. I digress. So I wanted to show you all that I got. I got five books. Yup, five books for $62 and some change. So let me show you the first book. So I got this book here. This is titled Most Valuable Playboy, is by Lauren Blakely. And basically, I'm going to read the synopsis. It says a hot new professional quarterback, Cooper Armstrong, entered the Most Valuable Playboy charity auction with one goal in mind: be the player who goes from most dough, who goes for the most dough. when people trouble, but when trouble shows up in the form of an unscrupulous journalist who wants Cooper to marry her, he needs a whole new play. Enters Violet Pearson, his best friend's sister, who has always been there for him. With a smile as sweet as cherry pie and a mind quicker than a 40-yard dash, Violet saves the day with the highest bid to seal the deal. Cooper smacks a kiss on her and announces in front of the whole crowd that she's his girlfriend. And then it gives more stuff, but that's just the beginning synopsis of this book. So I picked that up. So that was a part of the 3 for $25. Then I picked up this book. Isn't this book so pretty? So pretty, so pretty. Like, it has the raised lettering. It just feels so pretty. And look at the edges. Oh my God, just so pretty. So the name of this book is Full Tilt. It's by Emma Scott. Okay, it says here, Casey Dawson has always lived life on the edge, impulsively, sometimes recklessly. As lead guitarist for a hot up-and-coming band, she is poised at the brink of fame and fortune, but she is torn between wanting to be a serious musician and the demons that lure her down the glittering but alcohol-soaked path of rock stardom. When a wreck concert in Las Vegas threatens to ruin her entirely, she wakes up with a hangover from hell and no memory of the night before, or how she ended up in her limo's driver's couch. Okay, it says John Fletcher is running out of time. He knows his situation is helpless, and he vows to make the most a handful of months he has left to him. His plans include seeing the opening of his glass installation of a prestigious art gallery. They do not include falling in love with the wild, tempestuous musician who winds up passed out on his couch. And then there's some more to this, but that gives you a good idea what that book is about. Now, this book here is called Love Unwritten by Laura Asher. I believe it's Asher. Now, this book is the second book to, it looks like, a series of books. I'm hoping that I don't need to read the first book to know what's going on in the second book, but it looks like it's different characters in the first book. I read the synopsis of the first book on Goodreads. It's not necessarily something that intrigued me, like the storyline itself, but this one did intrigue me, so I did pick it up. So basically, it has here Raphael. And it looks like the way that this writer does things, they write the name of the person and then the synopsis, because I noticed that on the other books. So it says Raphael. Ellison Clint is a hopeless romantic who writes love songs. I'm a struggling workaholic who can inspire 100 breakup albums. On paper, we have nothing in common except for my son. For 8 months, I avoid her into our summer trip. 14 days, 2 islands, and 1 nanny I shouldn't be attracted to. Sometimes Spending time with Ella is unexpected, but enjoying her company, that isn't part of the travel plans. After my divorce, I swore to protect my heart at all costs, even if it means breaking hers in the process. And then it says, I believe it's Ellie. What's worse than working for a grumpy single dad, admitting that I once had a secret crush on him in high school? Thankfully, Rafael Lopez and I have changed since we graduated from Mysteria High. He's a billionaire with a company to run and a child to take care of. I'm unemployed songwriter he hired to watch his son and teach music. We coexist with any issues until a vacation changes everything. Lines blur, old feelings for Raphael return with a vengeance as I face a new dilemma. Being his son's nanny is one thing, but wishing for more. So she's the mom and a nanny? I don't know. I'm okay. Sounds like a heartbreak song waiting to be written. Let me see. Hope is going to list on a journey worker who will aspire. On paper, we have nothing common for except for my son. For 8 months, I avoided her until our summer trip. I don't know if she's the nanny or the mom. I don't know, but cute book. Look forward to reading that. So that was a part of the 3 for 25. So now these are the actual books that were full price. So we got this book right here. Isn't it so pretty with these edges? Oh, I love the edges. I love the edges. I love the edges. Isn't that? Look at that. Sexy, sexy, sexy. Okay. All right. I know I'm so excited about a book of how it looks. But okay, so this one is called Black Ties and White Lies. This is by Kate Singleton. And I just had to like clean the book off. I guess I got so excited. I don't know if that I digress. Anyways, let's move on. All right, so it says life is never black and white. 1 minute you're a struggling graphic designer in LA who's finally coming to terms with being single forever, and then next you're flying to New York in a private jet to get engaged to your ex-boyfriend's older brother. At least that's what everyone thinks. Forced to clean up his Playboy image in order to protect his company, Beckham Sinclair, the city's most eligible billionaire bachelor, wants me to be his fake fiance and personal assistant. I guess my watch just vibrated. Is dead. Now I'm spending every spare second with the man I thought I'll never see again. My freshly mended heart has barely recovered from the first time A. Sinclair broke it. But with each passing day, Beck's dirty mouth and lingering stares makes me question his motives and mine. As the line between real and pretend blurs, only one thing is certain: there are secrets hiding in a city full of black ties and white lies. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to read this book. I'm so excited. Okay, so the last book that I got is this book. And I just noticed that the edge of it is kind of like tattered, but okay. It is what it is. I'm not going to stress about it. That was my fault. I should have picked it up a better, like, copy where it's not folded like that, but I digress. All right. So this is by Chloe Walsh, and this is book number 1. And so it states Johnny Kavanagh has everything going from him. On a rugby pitch, he is forced to be reckoned with, even plagued with a hidden injury. Everyone knows he's heading straight for the top, but that means there's no room for mistakes or distractions. Tom, not even the shy new girl at Tom in college, the one with the sad eyes and concealed bruises. He needs to stay focused, keep his cool, not let anything get in the way of the bigger picture, except before he knows it, this lonely girl has become his only picture. Life has never been easy for Shannon Lynch. Bullied and tortured, she arrives at Tom in college midway through the school year. Oh, that sucks. So praying for a fresh start and desperate to shake off the demons that plague her. But when she meets the notorious Johnny Kavanaugh on her first day, her plans to keep her low profile are at serious risk as they fought in a complicated friendship and grapple with the undeniable chemistry. Hidden pain and conflicting secrets threaten to be their undoing, but Johnny won't give up on Shannon, no matter what it might cost them both. So that's the book that we got. So, yes, we got 5 books. 5 books, 5 books, 5 books. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I feel like this is a thumbnail. Let me see if I can get a thumbnail. Ooh, I don't know. How's that look? I'm trying to get not my face. Okay, there we go. All right, guys. So I wanted to talk to you about the current book that I'm reading right now. So this is the book here. It's called A Love Song from Ricky Wilde by Tia Williams. Sorry, I had to cover the book because this is a library book, and I don't know. I don't want people to know the city that I live in because people could be people. So I'm up to page number 70 of this book. Okay. Thus far, I'm actually enjoying this book. I did read a lot of the comments on Goodreads. A lot of people said that they liked the book. There were a lot of people who liked the book, but there were some people who said they did not like the magical aspect of the book. Thus far, I haven't gotten to the magical aspect. It's been touching on it a little bit here and there, but I haven't fully delved into the magical aspect of the book, but I could see where it's headed. I know a lot of people said they didn't like the book because they didn't have like a lot of romance between, I guess, the main male and female parties in the book. But to be honest with you, so far I'm enjoying it. I feel like I'm enjoying this more than 7 Days of June. And you guys already know I did not really fancy that book too much. At this point, if I had to rate this book, I would give it right now like a 3.6 for right now. But like I said, I'm only 70 pages in. It's not boring me or anything like that. I don't mind, like the book is in current, I believe 2023 the book is in, and then it goes back to the past because obviously I guess the magical aspect or whatever the case may be. And it talks about the male character from like I think he's in the 1930s, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't mind the going back and forth, and I'm not confused or anything like that, the going back and forth. Yeah, and I like the lady that she's living with. If you've read the book, I like the older woman that she's living with. Yeah, so thus far, I'm enjoying it. I will let you guys know what I think about the end, what I think about it once I get to the end. I already told you guys, Hurricane Summer, I stopped reading that book. I couldn't get into it. So that's going back to the library as soon as I finish this book, because this is a library book. And I read Stuck in Love. I believe it's Stuck in Love. My phone is downstairs. Really good book. I forgot the name of the author, so I'll put the author here and I'll put the title here if I got it wrong. But really good book. There was romance. It was finding your way. It was family dynamics. People expecting something even though they don't deserve something. I liked it. I liked it. I like how it ended. Yeah, I enjoy. I don't want to mess the book up for anybody in the event that they do decide to read it, but I did enjoy the element of like the male was there and very chivalrous. Is that the word? I think so. Very chivalrous and showing up and just also I guess you could say very honorable as well too. And I don't, if that's the right word, honorable. My nose is running. I'm sorry. I don't know if honorable is the right word, but like you could tell from he grew from his teenage years to his adult years, which you're supposed to grow. and learn from your mistakes and things like that. So I did enjoy that aspect of it, and I enjoyed the female lead. I don't remember her name right now, but of her just finding her path and what is right for her. And sometimes you don't know what's right for you until you're put into a situation where somebody is kind of making a decision for you and you don't have any say about it. So I did enjoy that, just, trying to steer that person in the right direction. But again, I don't want to mess up the book for anybody. So yeah, but good book. I recommend it. I would give that book like a 4. I give that book a solid 4. All right, guys. So we are pretty much, well, we are done with the room. We are done. I am burnt, but I still got one more project to do today, and that is clean out the edges of the backyard. Um, but I want to show you guys the room. This is what it looks like now. I'm about to put that curtain back down, but I was gonna toss this out, this white rack situation, which is literally brand new. I used it for the business, but I said let me save onto it to see if I am going to, use it later on in a year or so. If I see that I come back in here in like a year or two and it's still sitting here, then I'm just gonna donate it. So this is everything. This here, that's all files. This here at the bottom is my winter clothes. Then I have my bags here. I have an extra bin here as well too. It's underneath. But what I did is, because I don't like everything out. It's just not me. But what I did is my like everyday bags, the bags that is kind of like my go-to most often. I put those up at the top, and the bags that I don't wear are in a big bag down below. This here is business stuff from when I had my skincare business. I stayed on to a lot, but I did toss 2 bags worth of stuff in this room, which included things in this bins as well too. And then here, this is like going to be like my everyday bin. This kind of has, let me take this off for a second. Ugh, move it over. This has my Cricut stuff, but also it has like sewing needles, paper, like gift wrap paper, and sometimes I use this when I want to cut something. So I put some holiday gifts stuff in there, not holiday gift, holiday decorations in there as well too, because I've used those holiday decorations. I used to use it for the business, but I use it for the job as well too, to decorate my desk. So then over here is more business stuff, my skincare business. This is more skincare business stuff. This is more skincare business stuff as well too. And then the last bin over here, it's old files for me. So yeah. And then here is the closet. I cleaned out this closet a lot. I took out and donated a lot in this closet, but it looks much better. So I have an old suitcase. I'm not sure if you can see over there. Our dryer. We have 2 of these dryers. There's one downstairs as well too. But one is mine, one is hubby's. But this is the one that we use day to day. And once this conks out, then we'll have the one that's downstairs. All right, so this is another dryer here that I sometimes use. These are blankets that we just haven't opened up. It's just extra blankets. And then this is the beach stuff up here. I put that up there because I don't know really where I want to put it right now, so I'll just put it there for now. And then here is coats. Oh, sorry. These are all coats here, all our winter coats. Closet, more stuff. This old comforter cover thingy, my sister-in-law comforter when she stays over. And then this is Kirby's bin. This bucket I use for when I do my cleaning upstairs, mopping and stuff like that upstairs. I always leave a bucket. That's a heater that I need to wipe down, but it's not going to be right now. That I use especially when I was working from home, and it would get cold in my room. I'll put the heater on. I cleaned out Kirby's bin as well too. Sorry, I'm just wiping things down. So this is all his like stuff for him, stuff for us to wash him, and then like his nail stuff, which he doesn't allow us to use that, but I put it there. I kept it anyways. These are his towels, hand towels when we wash him. And then this is like some utility thing Babe bought him, and then some toys. I also had brought down some new toys that he had. I threw those downstairs because I'm upstairs right now, and everything. So I am probably going to be putting this back up. This is our drying rack. I was actually trying to clean off the walls. That's what I took out the tissue. Not 100% sure where these little spots came from, but yeah. But I'm probably going to put this back up because we use this pretty often. We have another drying rack as well too. We have 2 of these, but I only use one for right now. We don't need 2 of them to be up, but yeah, just to let you guys know. So that's probably going to go back up and create a little bit of, less space in here. But for right now, this is what the room looks like. I'm very pleased about how it, turned out. It took time. It's what I started about 6, a little after 6, 7. I want to say 7, 8, 7:30, and it's 12:06 right now. So it took me some time to do this. So now I'm about to go throw on some pants, throw on my sneakers, and then tackle the backyard, clean up some of the not flowers, vines that are growing on the fence. I don't like how it looks. We do pay a lawn company to mow the lawn, but the cleaning of the fence is not included in that, so we have to do that ourselves. So I'm gonna go ahead and tackle that, and then I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna drop this stuff off at the donation center, and then I'm gonna get Chipotle, and I'm done for the rest of today. I'm over it. Um, I'll probably edit a video. I'll finish editing the video because I started it yesterday, and I'm chilling for the rest of today. Like yeah, you're not getting nothing else out of me, house. I'm talking to you. All right, guys. I will see you when I see you. Hey guys, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I hope everybody is doing well. As you can see, I'm in the kitchen right now. I am basically about to start meal prep. Well, not basically. I'm about to start meal prep for this week. I just want to take you guys through what I am going to be making for this week. I am going to be doing for breakfast a chicken burger with spinach and onions on a keto wrap. I guess you could say I'm gonna make I'm gonna use two wraps to basically make a keto sandwich. We're gonna be having that with guacamole, which I don't really need to do anything with that. I got pre-made guacamole from Walmart. I actually just came back from food shopping from ShopRite and Walmart. So that's going to be breakfast. And then for lunch for this week, I am going to be doing a barbecue chicken situation, barbecue chicken thighs. And then I'm going to be doing a broccoli cauliflower medley with some heavy cream and with some cheese. We're going to be popping that in the oven as well too for a little bit. And yeah, so that is going to be meal prep for this week. I already have my snacks on deck. I am going to be doing yogurt and granola. Oh, actually, I wanted to show you guys the new granola that I've been enjoying because I just came back from, like I said, I just came back from the store. So I'm gonna just clip this up here for a second so I don't have to hold the mic. All right. So this is the new granola that I am using now. This is really, really, really good. It's a organic super seed granola. It's in the flavor honey oats. There's 14 grams of protein in here as well too. 4 grams of fiber. This it's really, 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 really good. I find it better than Nature's Valley granola. I find it better than the Walmart. I'm sorry, Aldi granola. You know, the granola that they have at Aldi. So freaking good. So if you could find this, I suggest you guys to try it out. And then I just pulled this out because I just want to show you guys. I don't know how this is going to taste, but I picked up this brand Cantalina Crunch protein cereal. I am not a cereal eater. However, I am a snacker. So I figured this could be something that I can just snack on dry. I don't have to necessarily put it with milk or anything like that. And just snack on that when I have a taste for like sweets. So this has 11 grams of protein. Says here zero sugar, excellent source of fiber as well too. This one is in the flavor fruity, but they do have other flavors as well too. So if you do see this at your local, I guess, ShopRite or store, try it out. I think this is going to be really, really good. I feel like I want to open it up right now and try it with you guys. So let me put you down for a second so we could try it together. It smells good. Woo! Smells nice and fruity. Yeah. I can see this being good with some milk. Okay, I like this. Yeah. Great little snack. Definitely good. Very, 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 very good. So yeah. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get started with meal prep. I'm gonna start with cleaning the chicken, getting that ready. I'm not gonna show you guys all that because you know, pretty sure you know how to clean chicken. I'll come back when it's time to start cooking up everything and so forth. So I'll see you guys later. All right, guys. So we're about to start seasoning up this chicken. I hope you guys can see well. You are on a box of spinach right now. I need to get a tripod for this camera. So that was just some parsley. And now this is some onion. I might as well just use the rest of it. It's almost out. Okay. I think I got some onion powder in the back. All right. This is garlic, paprika. I opted for this one instead of the Hungarian paprika. I alternate between those two. This is pepper. And then we're going to add some kosher, well, sea salt, which we need to go to Costco and pick up some more of this. Or I got, when hubby goes to Costco, because you know that's his jam. He'll pick some more up of that. I'm going to add in some brown sugar as well too. I'm hoping, since I'm adding brown sugar, that this will get like a nice golden darkish color. That's my hope. So now I'm gonna go in with some Sweet Baby Ray's. This flavor is Hawaiian barbecue sauce. So going with that. We're going to put a generous amount. And then now we are going to get a spoon because I don't want to use my hands to turn this around. Let's see. Mix it on up. I could just get a glove and do this, but I'm being lazy right now. I'm being so lazy. And it still got on my hand. It still got on my hand. Alright. So marinate this up. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator because I'm not ready to cook this right this second. If I had bought this chicken and everything before, then I would have marinated this yesterday. But that was not happening. After I finished cleaning and doing all the stuff with that room yesterday, I wasn't going any. I did go out, but I wasn't going food shopping. That was just not going to happen. All right, so that's good to go. I'm not going to cover it or anything like that because literally I'm going to be cooking it in the next half an hour, 45 minutes. So I'm just going to put this in the refrigerator and then I'm going to move on to the next item, which you'll see when that time comes. Alright guys, so we are about to start working on the ground chicken burgers. So I'm just tossing in some red onion in there that I chopped up. And then I'm putting some of Bay's seasoning in here. I can't tell you what's in here because I have no clue. All I know is it tastes really, 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 really good. So we're going to put a generous amount of seasoning in there. And then I actually heat it up. Let me switch you guys over to the stove. Heat it up some oil. Well, the pan. We're going to put some oil here. And then we're going to cook the spinach off. Just going to turn it down a little bit because you know olive oil cooks pretty fast. Now, we're just cooking this down where, just so that we can be able to incorporate it with the burgers. All right, so I'm gonna allow for this to cook down for a second, and then we're gonna be tossing this inside of our burgers, ground chicken. So I'm just dropping this inside of here. I'm gonna throw out the water because we don't need that. All right, guys, so let's incorporate everything. Now, one of the things I did notice is that these burgers, the ground chicken is pretty mushy. I don't know if I want to add maybe some flour or something just to, gloves are coming off, just to make them less mushy. Not sure yet, but I'm thinking about it right now. These are not the gloves to use. These are hubby's gloves. These are not mine. All right, guys. So I'm gonna add some of this nutritional yeast that I found in the cupboard. So it does say here that it adds a. Actually, it's on the front. It adds a cheesy flavor, and it says powerful nutritional punch. That's good. It's still tad wet, but I don't want to add any more of the yeast. What I am gonna do, let's see if I can find some gloves that fit me. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm doing two things at one time. So I boiled, sorry if you heard the banging. I boiled some water and added some salt and some pepper so I could start cooking off the broccoli and the cauliflower. So that's what's here. Just trying to push them down. Okay. So let's cover that up. So that can cook while we are working on the burgers. Now, I did find some gloves. I don't know if these are any better, but yeah. So I'm going to add some olive oil. And then let's start forming some patties. Getting these burgers on. It looks good. Ooh, let me see. How am I gonna? There we go. Now I always go pretty heavy-handed on the first one. I don't know why I do that, because I have to make enough for 5 days. So that one is going to be pretty big. Okay. 3. I think I'm only probably going to be able to put one more, and I'm going to have to cook this other one after these are done. Let's see. All right. Yeah. I don't want to whatchamacallit, I don't want to crowd the pan too much. So I'll do the next one after these are done. Guys, so this is what the patties are looking like. I have one more in there and I'm cooking, but I think they look good. I think they look good with that spinach. I think so. I look forward to trying these out. I'll let you guys know once I edit this video how they taste it. But yeah, I'm just letting them cool down before I put them on the keto wraps and put cheese on it. I'm trying to figure out what type of sauce I want to put on it, but I'm not sure yet. I know I do have a chipotle sauce in there, but I'll see how I feel in a few. All right. Bye. Well, not bye, but see you in a few. All right, guys. So we are starting to work on the chicken for lunch. So I just dropped in some olive oil. This pan has been heating up for a minute, so I gotta be careful putting this. Ooh, yeah. I'll drop our chicken, our marinated chicken. All right. All right, so I'm gonna let this cook without a lid for right now, because I don't want this to I don't want this to collect too much water, to be honest with you. I want that nice dark coat. So I'm gonna allow it to cook on this side. Maybe when I flip it over, I'll put the lid on it. I'm just trying to get out the sauce. Ooh. Make a little mess. All right. So that's good to go. All right. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to let this cook for a minute without the lid, and then we'll come back, flip it over, and see what it looks like. All right, guys. So we're about to start working on the sauce for the broccoli and cauliflower. It's right now, I strained it out of this pot, so it's cooling down right now. I tell ya, I am a messy, messy, messy cook. So now we're gonna add our, yikes, onion. Now this is just some Fiesta cheese. Now I am gonna add a little bit of spice to this. We're gonna add some red pepper flakes, because you guys know I like a good a good spice. I think we're gonna add some more heavy cream. All right. All right, that's looking good. And let me get my red pepper flakes. Add some of that. I don't know, why am I playing myself? Let me just open up the big part. Okay. Let's see what this is tasting like. Okay. That's good. So now I'm going to turn this down. Well, turn it off, actually. I'm going to switch you guys over to the other counter. Let me take the little stand. Let's clean off our mess. So we are going to add our broccoli. This looks really good. Okay. So now mix that up as best as we could. It tastes good, guys. I'm just trying to toss it in this pan. I guess it would have been better to do it in a pot, but you live and learn. All right. Now the cauliflower, I'm trying not to mush it too much, but the cauliflower is actually pretty soft. I put more cauliflower than broccoli, but I think that looks mixed up. I'm just looking at the bottom, seeing if I'm missing any space where I don't see any liquid. Okay, so that's that. So now I'm going to add some more cheese to the top. Turn my chicken down. Chicken is cooking fast. I'm going to add some more cheese to the top. Not going to go too crazy because there's already a decent amount of cheese in here. And then we're just going to pop this in the oven. And bada bing, bada boom, that is done. All right, guys, so this is what the chicken is looking like. Just flipping it all over. See, that's what I wanted. I wanted that nice grilled look to it. So we're going to cook it on this side. I'm going to add some more water to it. Alright guys, so we're about to start making the sandwiches for breakfast. I just got the keto wraps. This is the zero net carbs jalapeno wraps. I got it from my local ShopRite. So we're gonna put the wraps on there. And this is gonna be basically a nice and simple sandwich. Ain't gonna be much to it. So I opted that I'm gonna do some aioli chipotle sauce. So I'm gonna drizzle that on. And this should taste pretty good with the guacamole that we're gonna have with it. So put that on there. So now we put our meat on there, our ground chicken, and then I'm gonna put a slice of pepper jack cheese, and that is it. Because we already have a lot of flavor that is inside of the burger. So now what I'm gonna do is when it's time for me to eat this at work, I'm gonna put this in a toaster oven and let that cheese get nice and melted. And it is going to be on and popping. This is what the casserole, broccoli casserole situation came out looking like. It looks really good. I already know it tasted good because I was tasting the cheese blend that I had made. I was tasting that. I'm trying not to burn my hands. So I'm trying to move it over. I already burned the roof of my mouth on a piece of chicken. Because I was like, ooh, I want to see what this tastes like. I didn't think it was as hot as you know, literally I just turned the fire off. A little piece fell. That is good. Let's put a little more. Now, this kind of reminds me of a little bit of a macaroni and cheese situation, minus the onions. When I do the cauliflower macaroni and cheese, which I have not done in a while. But I wanted that same kind of feel, but not as, you know, macaroni and cheese. I just wanted, you know, the same, something similar. I guess that makes more sense. So there we go. Now there's enough left over here for the week. If I want to have some when I get home, or if Babe wants to try some, there is some here. I feel like this one could do for a little more. Just a tad more. And again, this week I'm I work half a day on Friday, so therefore I'm only preparing 4 bowls for lunch and then 5 for breakfast. This is our chicken. Looking oh so delicious. But I want to get some of that sauce. I want to put a little bit of that sauce on it. Alrighty. Oh, that looks good. Oh, that looks so good. I'll be eating good for lunch this week. Alright, guys. That is lunch. Yay, yay, yay. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. I'm going to allow for this to cool down. But that's going to be the end of this video. I'm about to cook me some breakfast and chill for the rest of today, and then later on start getting ready for work. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you've enjoyed the video, I would appreciate you give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button, hit the share button. Gosh, I haven't said that in so freaking long. Hope I got that all right. So like I said, I hope you did enjoy, and this meal prep gave you some inspiration. Everything that I did this week gave you some inspiration. It was just really nice to wake up this morning and look at my room, the room that I cleaned yesterday, and see that it doesn't look like who did and why. So I look forward to coming back next week because we have another room, which is my actual room, not my bedroom, but where I keep my clothes and stuff. I know I keep my clothes everywhere, but where my primary clothes are, I want to clean out some closet space in there. I want to toss some more things out and just really condense things down. Only keep what I actively am wearing or going to wear. Like if I know I haven't worn it in like 2 or 3 years, it means it gotta go. It gotta go. So guys, again, I hope you have enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.